Hello and welcome to another recording from my channel. To open up these, you normally have to be level 15, sorry, but because you start off at level 60 as a Jem'Hadar, you have to actually get 62. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to level up to 65, which is the highest level. And once I've got to 65, I've unlocked all these options, and I'll go through all the tabs and explain exactly what they do. But for now, I will show you the Klingon Academy. So basically, you'll beam in around this area, normally around the statue. So find the main area where you can find the bank access, the exchange, and the mail access. You follow this, he's facing that way, so you got to find that shoulder. Once you find that shoulder, you just turn down here, or you go from the back, you turn down here, you'll see here. So you just look up to the statue, you find that shoulder, and you turn that way. And that's how you'll find the access to this. So we'll just go outside quickly and have a quick gander at that. You can see him right there. And I'm pretty sure that's Kalis, the Unforgettable. But I've forgotten. Okay. So I'll pause this. Sorry about that. So since the Riser event has started, there's been a lot of game lag and rubber banding, and a lot of people are saying they're being kicked off, just like I was. So here we are out, I guess you'd call this the courtyard. There's the statue. For the main part, you'll when you try to transport down, you'll be anywhere in this area. I've actually transported into here a few times facing, so you know, basically you got this whole area where you can be transported in. All you have to do is look up, look for that shoulder, and then follow his right side, and there's the main access port. So around here you've got all these different things, which I'll get to once I might do it before I go in, that way I can just go around and then back in. So let's see, ground weapons. So you got a few ground weapons. Fourth, third, when you get your levels, as you level up, you have fifth is basically your cadet. Fourth is lieutenant grade. Third is lieutenant commander. Second. First is captain level. I'm going by Federation standards here. Vice Admiral Rhea, I think, from memory. Vice Admiral... Oh, no, sorry. Lower Rhea. Vice Admiral Higher. I had this written down so I wouldn't forget it, but I've forgotten it. Admiral and Fleet Admiral. First, Rear Admiral Lower, Rear Admiral Higher, Admiral, Fleet Admiral. Yeah, sounds about right. So that's what the levels are. So if you, for a normal Federation, Klingon, or Romulan player, you'll start off as level 0 and you work your way up. You wouldn't be able to buy these weapons until you get to level 10, where you unlock Lieutenant Commander. Therefore, you'd be able to buy these as you go. And I think, let's have a look. It doesn't actually say. I don't think there's any banned for you to buy this. I just don't have any energy credits at the top this moment. But that's basically where you can get some weapons to start you off. You honestly don't need this, but once you have weapons, you can actually, if you don't think the exchange is giving you a fair rate, and the exchange is normally a lot better than this. You can see I've got a 5,600 credit disruptor cannon, but on the exchange you might get 10,000 for it. If you go to the exchange and you only get 4,000, you can come here and get a guaranteed 5-6 for it. So let's just do that. And as you can see, I've got access to all the weapons here from beginning level. Okay, is this commodities? No, this is armor. Requisition away weapons. Some melee weapons like batleth, assault rifle, pistols, dual and single, and sniper rifles. I honestly don't like the sniper rifle. I find that they're a bit weak, but I do like the visual of a dual pistol. It probably isn't the best thing, but I do like the look of it. It looks really good on gameplay. Let's have a look at what else. Taylor. Okay. So I've got 12 additional outfit slots. So this is my main. If I wanted to, I could join a fleet. Oh, I haven't joined a fleet yet. Okay, I'll have to send myself a request from another character. You can join a fleet to unlock, or you can, oh, it's already selected, modify the one you're wearing. And as you can see, I can choose apply to character. Voila, and I've got the Klingon variant of that. You may notice there's no Federation variant here, like there's no Federation tunics, just because this is a Klingon character. With the Alliance in the game and the fact that you can get every single ship from every single faction, I'd assume that eventually they may do a Federation variant. Just maybe not the entire selection, but just a Federation looking variant, just to make it look like you are a part of the Alliance. Or they may even have something called the Alliance outfit, which has bits and pieces from all the different factions. But for now, this is what you've got access to. Now, if you purchase this, it will keep him. He will be wearing this from now on. If you cancel it, you'll just go back out. You just want to exit. And as you can see, he's back to his outfit. But if I'd said purchase, he would have changed that Klingon outfit. So just exit out. So it's pretty simple. With this, though, there are many options. So you got the head, and you can make it taller, shorter, wider, thinner. You can pull the face out, push it in the back of the head, in the top of the head, in and out, the bottom. Like, you've got so many different options. Same with the body. For each part of the body, you can make the torso, you can make him kind of like a fatter person or a thinner. Same with the arms, you make them broader, you can drag them really low. You can make really short legs, really long arms, really short body, and you can just be dragging his arms along the floor, basically. You can do all sorts of things. The uniform. So that armor, upper. Yeah, there you go. So these are the yeah, that's the Klingon 2409 outfit I had earlier. So you don't have to have the entire Klingon outfit. You can have just the what you'd call a t-shirt, and the pants are still Dominion. And again, once you purchase this, it will change. Let's have a look. Save outfit, load outfit. So saving and loading, let's cancel. So if you want to load it, you save another one. And then once you've saved it, once you're on a different map, you can actually log into the tail, load it, and save it. So if you've got a Ryzian swimsuit, you don't have to delete it to have this. You can have it saved. Then once the Ryzian event starts, you can actually come in here, load it, and then log back out. There's also a Q Winter Wonderland, so if you want to have a poncho looking thing, you can also do that. And you've got 12 different options. So if you're very hardcore into a themed playthrough that you want to be particular about something, whenever you join with a Federation, you might want to change to a more Federation looking outfit. Romulans, you can probably go for something more green tinged to fit into a Romulan sort of thing, and so on and so forth. But there are literally hours and hours of potential video there for showing all the different outfits that can be done. That's nothing. Let's get this big map up. There we go. More weapons by the looks of it. So basically I've just, you can see that archway that leads down to the area that will, the main area, and I've just come across this wall and over to here. And here we got more weapons. Ah, it's the same weapons. And again, he may buy something. You just got to look at what you've got here. This is a area where you can track. I thought the hands only lit up in combat. Where is he? Is it this dude? Oh, maybe it's over here. But you can actually practice your bat'leth moves. The range. I have to talk to him first. Doesn't do anything. Don't know why it's there. Should be interactive there. Is that adept? No, it's just random. Okay. I haven't done this in such a long time. I never actually go through this map. I always walk straight down to the main area. Pathing there's a bit blocked. Should pop that up. Talk to Orion personnel officer. So here you can get Orion officers for your duty officers. Whoa! What happened here? Well, all those things over here, I have to check in a different area of the map. So let's see what else she offers. Yeah, so it's added. So normally when you click on this window will pop open and give you some options to do. So you can't actually do anything. So if you want to have an Orion crew, you can come here and constantly do the missions on a daily basis. But you can have up to 500 crew. So I'm not sure if it's an hour cooldown or a 20-hour cooldown, but there's 500 hours at least. Oh, sorry, 490 hours at least, because I think there are some more decent crew members. So you can get the same thing here, Gorn and Nausicaan officers. Okay, and here we are back. So I just went around the outside. Now we're back to the central part. Video is only 15 minutes, so I think I might add the first city. It is a much larger map. It might be about a half hour extra on top of this. So again, we'll start around the outside and we'll work our way around. So let's zoom in. Get this off to the side. Make it smaller. Okay, so up here you've got the exchange. I thought he was on first city. Or maybe he's on both. Okay, here is your main... Whoa, rubber banding like I said. So here you have your main personnel officer. And again, this will request any faction-specific duty officer. So you could get an Orion, a Nausicaan, or a Gorn. But you're more likely to get Klingons. Like, I'm not sure what the percentage is, but most of your requests will be Klingon. And you can reassign underperforming. You give them 5 level common or white duty officer tokens, and they will give you 2 green. 5 green for 2 blue, 5 blue for 2 purple. Exchange officers works the other way. It's purple down to blue, blue down to green, and green down to white. Okay, let's have a look up here. Okay, so access the exchange. So up here, you would look for basically anything, any item that's for sale will be right here. There are particular items from the Z store or the Lobby store that you can't sell, like their account bind on pickup. But there are a lot of things you can get that from those accounts, the Lobby store and stuff like that, like ships that sometimes cost a couple of million on the exchange. So let's have a look at, let's close that off and open up this. As you can see, I don't have much, but let's have a look. The value is 5,500. Let's see what this is worth. As you can see, if you sell it and you want it to sell, you're looking at about 5,000 or less. But at the vendor, they may give you 5.5. I'll have to go have a quick gander at that. I've actually forgotten. I haven't used the vendors in such a long time. I've actually forgotten what they actually offer per value of the item. Is it half price? Is it the value of the price item? So let's have a gander. Negotiate a deal. Well, negotiate sounds like they're not going to give you the full price. Ooh, look at that. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. Okay. You're better off putting it on the exchange for 3,000. It's better than nothing at all. So let's get down there again. These are the items I picked up whenever there was a drop from a ship exploding or a enemy troop dying. There was an item pickup, and these are the items I picked up. So let's go to the exchange. Let's grab this item, and oh, it's already on there. But as you can see, it's already on there, and if you put something else in there, it actually changes. I always set my search to sort by ascending price per unit, and the reason for that is there's two here. Let's put that on there. 101 for that. So if I were to put that in there, I would try to sell it for 202 because two of those is 202. But if you put it per item, oh, it's already in there, search, you will see that it's 99, the lowest price. And again, if you're trying to sell it, you want it to sell, you're always going to have to put it at the lowest or just under the lowest, like this person has put it in there for 99 per unit instead of 100. The 100 seems to be the average, but if you go down here, you can see 550. Now people will do this as a secondary bank area when their bank fills up, but if you do that and you fill it up, you've only got 40 slots to fill up here. If you fill up all 40 of that, you can't sell anything because you can't add anything else. So we'll just put the poly with armor in, search it, 3,490. Because in my bank I have a couple of 100 million credits through my account-wide access, I don't really care about the money because I could always transfer money to this character. So I'm going to put it in there for 3,400. Again, you grab the item, and as you can see, this thing won't... Okay, these things won't sell. This is bound to character and bound to character. You can't sell these. So you can't accidentally sell something. So let's bring this over again. You place it anywhere within this blue area. Type in 3,400 and post it. There you go. And you basically do that with all the different items. Now with these items, these are commodities. You will need some commodities for the reputation system. Duty officer system. Reputation's a separate thing. So anything that is a commodity, let's have a look if it actually says commodity. Commodity, common inventory warp core, common inventory. It doesn't tell you it's a commodity, but anything that has these little pictures on them. Let's see. I think that's it. They're commodities. Try to collect these as much as you can. Obviously, I think having such a small inventory slot, this whole area will be filled with them because there are quite a few different types. This is a lockbox. To open these, you need to go to the Zen store and buy lock keys. As you can see, they're on special for now. I think they're on special for the next 2 days. And once you unlock this, you can unlock 10 of those. You've got 10, let's have a look. Items. Keys. Oh no, it's new items. Items. Key. As you can see, there's different options here. Oh, that's something I got from a previous promotion. So as you can see, you can buy 1 for 93, or you can buy 10 for 843, which is basically 85. You're saving a bit for buying 10 in general. So 125, 1,125, so it's 112 basically for that. So you save a bit for buying 10. So it's always good to wait to buy these on a special. 25% is the best, I think. I think on average they're 20 to 25% specials. There are flash sales, and again, that last a day or two, and they're 25. I honestly can't remember them being better than that. So you want to keep these lock boxes, or you want to try to sell them, but they are really cheap. I think they're like 9 or 10 credits normally. Oh, there you go, 1 credit. They're really, because these are the ones that are starting right now. For 1 credit, you can buy 1,000 of them for 10 credits. Close to 1,000 for 10 credits. That's because they're brand new. But if you get older lock boxes, they do go up. The older they get, the more valuable they get. There are some of the first lock boxes are like $10,000 each, or 10,000 credits each. Okay, so you want to do that. If you don't want to sell them, if you think it's too much time to waste, you can always discard them. That gets rid of them completely. But they're a common drop. So if you're going to discard them, just leave them down the bottom here. That's what I do, out of the way, until you can use them. This thing is your main communication with the Dominion. This is what was handed to me at the end of the last video by the Vorta. So this area is where I normally keep all the stuff that will accumulate throughout drops. So let me just get all this stuff out of the way. Now with these console pieces, device pieces, sorry, there are 4 different types, and they go to lots of 20. And once you get lots of 20, it starts a new stock. So you can sell them at lots of 20. Same with these ground devices. There are 3 different sizes, small, medium, and large. And I think there are 4 different items that are for ground. And again, they all go to about 20. There are 2 that stack up to 1,000, I think. And then you can just sell them off as a lot. They're a lot easier to do it that way than selling them off one at a time. Because if you have 40 of these at one, you've taken up 40 spaces. But if you have 40 in one lot, that's 1 space. This is for your ship. It actually helps resistance against phaser and disruptor. So if you're going up against a Federation or a Federation attack, or you have to fight a Klingon faction, another Klingon faction within the game, this would be one of your best armor pieces to use. Again, as the rarity goes up to gold, it gets more powerful, and as the level goes up to 15, it gets more powerful. So that I will more than likely keep for now, but because it doesn't stack, I like to start it on a new row. This one, yeah, I'll go through that in another video, but probably the next video. Okay, so I've wasted a lot of time just explaining that to you. Oh, I wanted to see what Strass did. Let's store. Oh, okay, that's part of this. We'll have to come back to that at some point, but I'm pretty sure he's on in First City as well. This is your bank. Access the bank. And as you can see, it's empty because I haven't been here yet. So this is where you would store items that you can't use at the moment. So I want to keep this, but I don't want to use it just yet. Like that. Or you can double left click. If you double left click this when it's not opened, it will automatically swap out something on your ship. some random item on your ship. So be very careful when you double click that one. Let's close this off and try again. Bank. Account. Oh, I must have to be level 62 to do that. Access mail. Let's see, can I access this or do I have to be level 62? Send and receive. Okay, here's a message from Arc saying thanks for starting up a character. I recommend getting the Arc client for the game because it just helps launch, and being a part of Arc, you do actually get some good promotions from the Zen store. Delete that. Yep, I've read it. Don't need it. So promotions. Pretty much all of these things here at some point have been on promotion, and I've been able to collect them. I think Legacy is also something you get. You can buy these separately, but some of these you do get just for playing the game for an extended period. So being part of Arc is a good idea just so you can get extra benefits from it. Okay, this is another bank. Personnel, talk to veteran. Oh, okay. Let's see. I don't have anything to refine, but the lithium section here, he will help you. Once I have the duty officer assignment unlocked. Okay. This is another exchange. And there's no one in this corner. I think they should have evened it out, had Strass standing here. Oh no, there's someone standing right there. Who's this? Patama. When the event happens, I'll show you. There's no point explaining it. There's nothing to do. And here we are at the entrance again. Now, you can't beam out of here. You have to use the beam out option down here. So I'm going to beam out to the first city. And I'll make that a new video because it took me 15 minutes out there and another 15 minutes in here. So I will start the next video in the first city. I will see you then. Bye.